All right, so Bruce is sending me on yet another mystery adventure, right? We've got a crane that's four-wheel drive. I have no idea what it looks like, but I was told it weighs 40,000 pounds or 45,000 pounds, and we need the low boy. So we're getting some fuel before we go up and down the mountain. Me and Bruce have both learned our lesson on that. Different truck, but we don't want to run out. Simple as that. We're taking up the fuel island. Somebody's parked behind us in a Ford that doesn't know how to drive around the building, come to the other pump. But yeah, let's have some fun with this video and try to do things safely. Loading up, brought the cameraman this time so I can have somebody to spot me, because it's not always fun doing these wide loads on heavy haul trailers. Even if it's only a foot off the ground, it's still kind of sketchy. We learned that earlier with the telehandler. But yeah, let's have some fun. First thing you got to do when unhooking these things, other than obviously letting the release bar go here, you got to unhook all the hoses so you don't rip them out. I haven't learned that hard lesson, but I'm sure somebody has, and I don't want to learn that lesson because I don't want to get yelled at. You know, typical stuff. But all right. All our hoses are undone. Time to just pull forward. I don't know about you guys, but when I thought a crane, well, it's a crane. It's hard to think of anything different than a crane. But this isn't the way I expected it to look. I've never seen a crane like this. I've always seen them, you know, it's tilt in the middle, everything turns. I've seen big four-wheel drive ones where it's just the center, just like an excavator would twist on the top of it. But this one's just a little funky. It's weird. It's a little older. Pettibone, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Maybe that's right. But yeah, it's different. I've never seen one like this. So we're going to get up there, try to figure out the controls, and hopefully it's similar to a telehandler, because if not, I don't know. But we'll get on it. All right, so step one of getting in the crane. Don't. I don't know if I'm going to fit in the damn thing, but yeah, I can see why old people had to be skinny. Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. Step one, I guess, rip your pants. Ugh. Climb on the tire. Open the door that's missing something. Oh, let's see. We don't need seat padding. Hopefully, it don't need a jump. I don't know what's what. I found a lever. This looks fun. I don't know where drive is. Damn it.
Few moments later. 12 seconds later.
Well, it ain't working like it should. And we're going to have to try to get a hold of them to either figure out how to put it in a different gear, which I can't figure out which out of all the 30 levers in there do it. And I gotta pee, so
I gotta pee.
I believe he said he had to go pee.
being cramped up in there and trying to load this does not work well with that. So yeah. I also can't find the shut-off button, and it's starting to roll forward. It's just gonna go and stop in a second.
Side, you can see just the tangled wreckage that's just right next to us. A lot of work to be.
Oh no, it's rolling! Yeah, it doesn't have enough power to go up that, let alone anywhere else. So yeah, I gotta find a shut-off valve somewhere. Maybe that's why the side covers are off the engine. But yeah, we're gonna make a quick stop before we do that. You know, it's not Friday, but Bruce definitely owes me a drink for this one. Whew. That's sketchy and tight. So, we gotta bungee cord the doors closed, if we can find any. If not, we'll ratchet strap it. We gotta chain up the boom, at least so the hook doesn't swing and the whole boom doesn't sway either direction. We gotta chain it down at 4 points, which we have all the chains up front with plenty of room to get them out. So, my heart's beating a little bit. And it's not because I'm fat. Oh, shit. This kind of stuff can be nerve-wracking, even though it's simple. I still don't like the play in the amount of tire, or the amount of play in these tires trying to turn this thing. It's like the orbital valves are barely working to try to turn it. So, it's not comfortable trying to load it, but we'll get training. So one thing you have to come to terms with when you haul heavy equipment is every little thing that you haul is going to be a pain in the butt to chain down, or rather figuring out where to chain it down. So these hopefully should stretch to either side on here and put a binder right between the front end, or rather back of the trailer, but the front of the crane will be easy to chain down as far as it's got easier chain points. But I don't trust these little spots here. They look like they've been chained down before on this piece, straight through that piece and straight to the trailer, but that's like 1/4 inch steel, or 3/8 at most. I don't trust that, let alone the weld that's boogered on there. So we're gonna send her through this 2-piece 1.5 or 2 inch thick steel bar and hope it holds. It's old. We know it's old. Hopefully it makes it. shouldn't be too much problem on the pulling back, but we need everything pulling back more than we need it pulling forward. But when nothing has brakes, you need every chain everywhere. So we'll get to chaining. All right, I gotta take a break.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm kidding. We got everything chained down, all 4 points here. Everything's nice and tight. We even have a chain around the boom on the back. I got it, I think, done enough. It shouldn't move side to side or anything like that. Well, that ain't tight no more. We'll tighten that back up again. But everything else is good and tight. We got those 4 points on this thing. They are good chains, strong chains. I'm not going to be going off the side of the mountain because I'm taking highways back. Screw any of those roads up to Jamestown, but I think it's 127 is not too bad. So we're going to take it around that route and try to have some fun with this thing. And yeah, it should be easier to unload than load.
Well guys, I sent Aaron and Ryan off on a run this afternoon and we got our new Pettibone crane. Now we don't necessarily need I don't know where he's going. This ding dong. That thing weighs 49,000 pounds almost. It's so cool, ain't it?
It's cool.
So we didn't buy this to use it for a crane. We bought it for a flagpole.
Really?
Yeah. We were gonna get a flagpole, and like a 60-foot flagpole was like $5 grand, right?
That's an expensive flagpole.
For a 60-foot one-piece aluminum, because they're huge, and plus shipping. Or $4,500, and we got us a crane that we could use if we ever had to have one. Or it'll be a really sick-looking flag hanger. I wonder if it's a 10-foot by 15-foot flag. That's a monster flag, dude.
Well, it's unloaded. Our new flagpole is installed. Bruce has left me stuck in the damn machine. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do now. Maybe I'll have to just push that out. He sends me on this stupid shit all the time. Picking up random things like, you know, a mobile flagpole apparently. And yeah. Well, time to hook up and head back to the shop and wish us luck on the next adventure. Peace.